Hey guys, my name is Maddie and this is a video from my health class on anorexia. First off, anorexia is defined as a lack of appetite or an emotional disorder characterized by the need to lose weight, mostly pertaining to women. But before we talk about this, let's go back in time, all the way back to the Cro-Magnon era, where man was discovering fire and thinking, maybe I should try putting on some clothes. Men were hunters and women were gatherers. But get this, the skills that they acquired back then have evolved with us today. The hunters had to be better at spotting small movements and have better stamina, which explains why some guys are better at video games and the rougher sports, like football and wrestling. The gatherers had to be good at spotting small details, because if they picked the poisonous berry that looks almost identical to the normal berry you eat, there may be a few problems. This is why girls are good with small details, like the difference between royal blue and navy blue. Whereas guys just think they're both blue. No, they aren't. Anyways, women today are good at spotting small details, and nowadays it's concentrated on their looks. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say that a completely random girl goes up to a completely random guy and says,
"Hey, you're pretty attractive."
Most guys would react like,
"Thanks. Man, I wish I was playing Call of Duty right now."
Now, let's reverse the roles. Let's say a completely random guy goes up to a completely random girl and says,
"Hey, you're pretty attractive."
Thanks.
However, on the inside they're thinking, only pretty attractive? Why not just attractive? Maybe my outfit isn't very cute. Maybe my eyebrows aren't symmetrical. Maybe he thinks I'm fat. See the difference? Girls are more attuned to thinking about the small things, which mostly translates to their looks. While most girls focus on a few details that are seemingly unimportant, girls with anorexia are a bit different. Instead of focusing on 2 or 3 small things, they look at the big picture. They look at themselves and think,
I'm not good enough.
They see themselves as either not pretty enough, or too fat, or not a good enough person. Either way, they see each flaw in a more enhanced way. There are a few types of people who see themselves in different ways. There are the people who are fine with who they are.
You know what? I am me, and I don't care what anyone else thinks. I am beautiful, and I don't need a man to tell me otherwise.
Then there are the people who are aware they need to make a few changes.
Man, I've gained a few pounds. I should probably eat healthier and exercise.
Whether they act upon them, though, is a completely different story. Then there are these people.
Oh my god, I'm so fat, right? Admit it, you think I'm fat.
You are not fat.
OMG, you're so sweet, but seriously, I am so fat.
Anyways, girls with anorexia look into a mirror and see themselves as fat, because their mind tells them that they are. This mental illness may be the effects of emotional problems. The effects are that they try their hardest to lose weight. They refuse to eat and are constantly exercising. But the problem is, even after they have come to an acceptable weight, their mind tells them they are still not good enough. Therefore, they continue to not eat and exercise. However, no matter how skinny they get, they still cannot accept the fact that they are fine the way they are. They become extremely malnourished and look nothing more than a skeleton. These people come to a point where they're extremely close to death from lack of food and proper nourishment. This causes many problems, including hair loss, swollen joints, and being intolerant to the cold. Now it's time for mind-blowing facts. Let's go over to our totally real anorexia expert, Dr. Science.
Hello, children. My name is Dr. Science, and it's time for a mind-blowing fact. Did you know that with the causes of anorexia being anxiety, depression, and substance abuse, 20% of people with anorexia are guys? Who would have guessed?
You heard him right. 20% of people with anorexia are guys. So don't think it's only women. Guys feel the need to be skinny too. But in all seriousness, guys, anorexia is an extremely dangerous illness and should not be joked about. There are so many people out there who don't think they're good enough and use anorexia to help cope with their emotional problems. 1 in every 200 women in America have anorexia. So ladies and gentlemen, think before you speak. You never know how it could affect someone.
Here are some helpful hints if you or someone you know has anorexia. The first step is to accept the fact that you may have anorexia and that it's okay to ask for help. Only 1 in every 10 people get help for their eating disorders, and we want to increase that number. If it's someone you know who has anorexia, make sure to let them know that you are there for them. It's important for family and friends to let them know they are there to support them. Counseling and therapy are recommended. If you have any questions, go talk to your doctor. And remember, school counselors are here to help, and they definitely will be willing.
Thanks for watching, guys. Here is a list of all my sources. And here's a link to a website of a clinic that specializes in anorexia. Feel free to click on it anytime. Just know that you guys are all awesome, and your weight does not affect who you are as a person.
'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, if you think you have anorexia, or there is somebody you know who has anorexia, tell someone. They really can help. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.